Good evening and welcome to the very first Gone a Little Wild's gear reviews. And what a first review this is going to be. I must say a huge thank you to the guys at SUNBLESA for reaching out to me and giving me the opportunity to do a product review for them. I'm really honoured. Thanks for reaching out to little old me and my little old channel. I'm really honoured to be doing a review for you guys, so thank you very much for the opportunity. So you're probably sitting there wondering if SUNBLESA's sent me two head torches to review, why do I have a third one on my head? Well, this is my headset. The eagle-eyed viewers of my channel would have seen in my previous channels, anytime I'm out wild camping and it's dark, I've got this on my head. I've been using it, not every single wild camp. I did start off with a bit more of an inferior head torch. I'm really impressed with it. It's yeah, okay, you're not going to light up the night sky like a set of car headlights or fog lights on a football pitch or anything like that, but just for your general wild camping and hiking needs, I think it's a brilliant bit of kit. I'm very happy with it. I've been sent two different versions, two different models, and there's not really much difference between the two to look at, but you'll see them both in a minute. But one does the white lights plus red and green, and the other just does white lights with a couple of different red modes. So I'll unbox both of these now and we'll have a closer look at them. Okay, so you get a really nice little carry case, and inside the little carry case you have the head torch, obviously, instruction manual, and a mini USB charger, because the batteries are internal. The battery is internal, and yeah, you just charge it up from a USB port. So one model does come with the nice little case, and one doesn't. I'm not quite sure of the reason for that, but we'll get the other one out now and have a look. So you have your USB charger again. There we go. That's both models. I think that is the only noticeable difference is the luminous green buttons on one and grey or black buttons on the other one, and the same on the bottom. The waterproof flap for the charging port is green on one and grey on the other, and that is the only difference between the two to look at. Obviously you've got different functions on the head torch. So this one is the same one as that I'm wearing on my head. I'll take that one off now. Don't need to wear that one on my head for the whole review. Yeah, it's got a great headband. You do have some pretty snazzy reflective strips on both sides, and your SUNBLESA logo. They have a great little locking function, so when they're in your bag, you're not accidentally turning them on and draining the battery before you've got to where you're wild camping and it's got dark. So yeah, you press the light, press the button, and the light flashes red to tell you that it's locked. So all you do with that, press and hold it for 3 seconds to unlock it, and it should flash. There we go. So it's unlocked. On the main unit, you have your main torch, and then your auxiliary torch or lights, which whatever you call them, main and auxiliary lights. We'll go through. We'll have a quick look at the auxiliary first. That's the lowest. So you got the lowest setting. You have to press them quite quick, else they turn off. The good thing with this, when you do turn it off, the next time you turn it on, it remembers. It's got a memory. It remembers what it was set to the last time you used it. So if I turn this on now, it will turn back on to what function it was on last time, which is pretty clever, I think. So you have to press the button quite quickly to cycle through the different modes, else it will turn off. So red, low, high, and red light. And then if you press and hold it for 3 seconds, it'll do SOS. And if I press it again, it'll do a strobe. Very handy for being seen. And if I go to the main light, which is the left button, so you got your low setting, medium, high, which is 190 lumens, and if you press it for 1.5 seconds, that is super bright, 165 lumens. So that's your super bright, and as you can see, it is pretty bright. Yep. So the head torch does have a battery level check function, which is a 1.5 second press on the auxiliary light. So we'll just do that now for you. So 1.5 seconds. And you can see, as you can see, it's flashed up green. So that is a charged battery. I think that is 100 to 50% will be a green light. If it's red, it's 50 to 10%, and if it's red and flashing, it's 10% and lower, if I remember rightly. So you do have a way to check the battery. It's not just gonna instantly die on you. I've used this a lot, and I've never had the battery or the head torch go out on me. I think the on not the highest setting, but the lowest setting, it lasts for like 200 hours or something like that. So it's not gonna, it'll last all night and more. The weight of everything together is 45 grams, so it's nice and light. You can put it on your head. You don't even realise that you're wearing it. It's nice and light. It's not no big chunky head torch, and just the head torch by itself is 29 grams, so it's nice and light. So it's a lovely little head torch for, yeah, like I said, general hiking and wild camping. Obviously can be used for anything else, fishing, running, taking the dog for a walk, finding your way home from the pub. Just have that in your pocket on the way home from the pub, get it out. So I will show you the second model very quickly. I'm not going to go through every function because it's exactly the same as the one I just showed you, but the auxiliary is different. It doesn't have a white auxiliary light, it just has green and red, but we'll go through them now. That's green. It'll turn off now because I've left it too long. So it's off. Turn it back on, it'll be green, and then I'll quickly cycle through all of the functions. So green, higher green, a brighter green, a red, and off. So you have a low green, a high green, and a red. Okay, so I think I've shown you everything that I need to show you on the head torch, but really to get a decent look of it, you need to see it in the dark, don't you? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hand you over to Dartmoor Gary, and he's going to show you through the functions in the dark. Hello, Dartmoor Gary, can you hear me? Yes, yeah, I can hear you. Yep. Welcome to a very chilly and a very dark Dartmoor. Yeah, I'll show you through the functions of this SUNBLESA head torch. I think that is actually the low setting. It's not overly bright. It's the low setting, so it's perfect for in your tent, looking around in your tent. I can definitely see where I'm shining my torch now. I mean, it's not really bright, but I could find my way in the dark with this setting. It's not ideal, but I could. Let's press it again, and it's going to go to the red mode. So this is perfect for keeping when you need to keep your night vision. If you're out on the moors, like I like to do, you're out on the moors and you're stargazing and you want to keep your night vision, or fishing would be a perfect one for fishing. You want to keep your night vision for fishing. This is the red SOS. Don't really know if SOS is really used anymore, but it's it's on there. So as you can see, it's alright if you're in your tent having a rave. So this is the lowest primary setting. Again, it's not overly bright. We'll press it again quickly. So it's gone up to the next medium setting. Even this, I could quite easily walk across the moor with this setting. That is bright. Yeah, there we go. This is the brightest without the super bright function. So we will press the super bright function. There we go, super bright. It's 1.5 seconds. It's takes a little bit of time to get used to that super bright function. It's 1.5 seconds. It only lasts for 30 seconds, and that is to stop the head torch overheating. So I'll just quickly walk back to my tent, and probably by the time I get there, it will revert back to the setting that it was on before. There we go. So even the one that it's on before is still plenty bright enough to be out doing what you want to do. So super brightness setting again, 1.5 seconds. There we go. It doesn't matter how many times you do that. As soon as it turns off, you can turn it straight back on again. But yeah, it is only set to a 30-second timer to stop the head torch overheating. Okay, so that was the in-field review of my SUNBLESA H11 head torch. So Gary, back to you at base camp. Can you hear me? Oh, okay, yeah, thank you very much for that, Gary. We'll speak to you again. So that is my review of these fantastic little SUNBLESA head torches. As I said, I use one myself, so obviously I like the product. It's not something that I've just been sent and I'm doing a review. I actually use it myself, so if I use it, then it's a good little product. So I've been sent 2 of these, and one of them is going to be given away to one lucky winner. But to be entered into the competition, you're going to have to watch my next wild camping video. And in my next wild camping video, I will give you instructions on how to enter. It's not going to be anything too hard. It's only going to be something simple that everybody can enter, and that is all I've got to say. And I will speak to you again, and I will see you again on another wild camp very soon. So speak to you later. Bye. I must say a massive thank you to the guys at it's not going to work, is it? Maybe that's... How'd you do the battery check again? Where's the instructions gone again? Good afternoon and good evening, and welcome to the very first Gone a Little Wild's gear reviews. The guys at SUNBLESA, I don't like it, that's fucking shit, that's shocking as well. So you have to press for them quite quick.